Grand Theft Auto is an action-adventure video games series by David Jones and Mike Daly. This game is published by the Rockstar Games production. It was firstly released in October 1997. Its main platform is on Android, iOS, Microsoft Windows, Nintendo, PlayStation, and Xbox. The gameplay focuses on an open world where the player can choose missions. Each game in this series allows the player to take on the roles of a criminal in the big city, typically an individual who plans to rise through the ranks of organized crime through the course of the game. The player is given various missions by adults in the city underworld, which must be completed to progress through the storyline. In order to progress in the story, he or she has to engage and interact in side activities. The game is about experiencing action-adventure, driving, third-person shooting, stealing, and racing concepts. This successful and commercial game is about focusing on many various protagonists who is climbing the criminal underworld ladder. Their motives vary from game to game, while the antagonists are characters who have been betrayed the protagonist and his organization. Moreover, film and music veterans have voiced characters such as James Wood and Roy Liotta. GTA 2 contains satire and humor. The Grand Theft Auto series is split into separate fictional universes. Long ago there was Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, but GTA 5 has just been released in 2013. Research found that GTA focused on realism and more immersive experience. The series has just been expanded into different formats. Transmedia format was also created. The Outlaw Story of Grand Theft Auto, a book written by David Kershaw. To help audiences to better understand the game in 2017, a film was made out of it, as the main aim was to. The Grand Theft Auto franchise is the highest and rated franchise. An additional important component to GTA's success is the fact that it is considered a complementary addition to gaming libraries, rather than a confrontational one. The story follows a linear, multi-narrative, encountering many different characters. Throughout the story, you come across options between killing someone or letting them live. By making this decision, the narrative changes either quickly or later in the story. This adds a twist to the game that makes it more attractive to people who follow stories on games. The mise-en-scène signifies the main difference between the social classes or the overall game. Each character has a specific skill. Firstly, Michael is one of the three playable protagonists of Grand Theft Auto 5. Each of the protagonists has special abilities that can be used during gameplay. Michael's abilities is to enter bullet time in a combat. Franklin is a former gangbanger who has ambitions to make big money, and realizing he will not get that in the gang. Franklin's main ability is to slow down time while driving. The third character is Trevor, who is a Canadian-American born just on the border and raised in US. He grew up with a physically abusive father and an emotionally abusive mother. Trevor's special ability is to deal out extra damage and take less. The free roam creates the ultimate feel of reality for the user of the product, due to the fact that it enables them to do and go where they want when they want. In-game is shown from a third-person perspective. This creates a barrier between the gamer and the character they are playing. During the game, before a mission, the user is usually shown a cutscene between the main character and whoever is relevant to the mission they are about to start. Sometimes this can differ from a phone call of a person on the game to a 10-minute scene between different characters. If you drive near someone at a fast speed, they will shout at you and sometimes even curse. There are a few different ways in which the sound elements of the game creates an overall atmosphere of reality. For example, the sound of engines, the sound of guns, and the sound of nightclubs. This makes the game more realistic as these kind of things happen in real life. Therefore, by making the verbal elements within the game more realistic, it makes it more entertaining for its users by making them feel like they are actually in the game. Moreover, cars can be modified in the game and upgraded at various garages. It is a realistic game where blood and violence are seen. Moreover, the characters are stereotypes as criminals in the society. Many of my friends played the game and stated that the design and the quality of the game is applicable compared to other games. This shooter game is played mainly by boys. They are free to do whatever they want to do in the game, and this game is seen as a controversy one as stereotypes are against the cultural aspects. They believe that people who tend to play that game tend to be violent in real world. Gamers prefer this game as this game does not have rules and have no control. I guess this is where someone would like to be, fantasizing of living in such city. The players have to reflect also. For example, at the end of the game, the player has to choose who to kill, either Trevor or Franklin, or nobody, as they have to split the money. As soon as it starts, I had to finish it, said one of my friends. The other one stated that it is a virtual game and I have to behave properly in the society. These were reviews I received from my friends. Long ago, games were very old-fashioned and poorly designed, but nowadays creativity and modernity is reigning the era. More sophisticated and innovative features are being created. Also, many films are being remediated into online games. It is a form of remediation where users are having the chance to experience the topic in a broader way. Games are being created out of a movie or movies are being created out of a game. Digitization and convergence are increasing the level of transmedia. It is going beyond the gaming environment. For example, linking with music and films. The status of the magic circles boundary depends on somewhat on the type of play being circumscribed. It does not lead to a degradation of values. It is the individual who should know how to react to the game and how to behave in the society. The media is portraying it as a famous game, yet some controversies are seen such as children below 16 should not play this kind of game and should have parental surveillance because there are too much of violence, blood, and women are sexualized. Moreover, in-app games, advertisement is present in the game. The characters use popular car brands as means of transport. Furthermore, retailers and wholesalers around the world are making money out of it by selling GTA face masks, little miniature toys, costumes, and clothes. It is true that people playing GTA is escaping from the reality as living such life without any rules and norms is developing the self-enhancement. They are not choosing a self-individualized avatar, therefore not really affecting the real life. Therefore, they are neither affecting their identity. The gamer can be fully immersed in the game.